Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm in the Peak District. I've just left Matlock and I'm off on an overnighter into the well, I'm in the White Peak at the moment, heading into the Dark Peak on the mountain bike. So yeah, looking forward to getting some climbs in and some mountain bike trails. Right, so I'll give you a bit of context for this ride and this route. So as it stands, I'm about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks out from my first sort of big bikepacking goal of the season, which is the Hellenic Mountain Race. And so this is my last big ride out. I've done loads of training, so this overnighter is basically a chance just to get a few big days in the legs, not overdo it, and test some gear. And I'm not actually on the bike that I'm going to race on, but I'll talk about that later in the video. So yeah, I started just outside Matlock, little town of Tansley, where I could park, and it's about, well, an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours from where I live in Cambridgeshire, so it's quite convenient, and a convenient way to get into the peaks and do a nice long ride. So yeah, I've done this ride, or a similar ride, the last couple of years actually. So yeah, it's kind of this one's going to be a mix of the two established routes, the Peak 200 and the Tour Divide race. I'm going to pick and choose. Not quite sure exactly which bits I'll do just yet. I'll just see how I feel. Not trying to destroy myself, but yeah, ride some climbs and enjoy it mostly. So a couple of hours in now and I'm heading towards Stanage Edge. I could drop down towards Hathersidge right now on the road, but it's a Sunday and it's quite busy, so it doesn't really seem much point. So yeah, basically missing a road descent and a road climb, but I'm cutting across, and yeah, I'll be dropping back into that valley, in the Hope Valley, a little bit further along later on today. So yeah, it's beautiful. Sun's out. It's going to rain a little bit tomorrow morning, but really can't complain. It's super dry, and yeah, definitely been here in a lot wetter conditions. A bit of road work, which is good because normally I have to go sort of up the bank behind me and around on a little parallel lane, so make the most of riding down the main road without any traffic.
5.5 for the bike that we fought, 9.9 for the lines that we snort. Everybody cries inside when the times ain't right. It's a cycle we try to avoid. Daddy got a hold of your heart. Take up your body and show them your art. Bathe in the values we own in the start. Stay in the zone where I'm known to depart. Never let go of emotions you feel. Still when I'm broke when I still. Aim for the top, man, I'm closing the deal. Saving the lot, man, I'm rolling the wheel. Proceed to protest, so we should know best. Never let myself be deep in no stress. So people so vexed, no teeth in no chest. So sleep and no rest, look a little deeper, even knows best.
That's why I like the Peak District so much. Rowdy, rocky descents. Very good fun. And that's, is that Derwent? Or, can't remember. 2 lakes down here, 2 reservoirs. Past this one along one side. And then eventually later I'll come back down the other side and head back at the top. Right, so that's Lady Bower Reservoir, not Derwent. I always get the two muddled up, but I'm heading towards the Hope Valley now. I'm not sure whether I'll go up to Hope Cross and drop down or just skirt around on the road. I'll be going up to Hope Cross again later, probably erring towards the road at the moment.
Breakthrough, what I wanna make do. Take 2 when I'm thinking of you. So loose when I'm sinking a boost. 2-way thinking of new places that I'm gonna take you like. Breakthrough, what I wanna make do. Take 2 when I'm thinking of you. So loose when I'm sinking a boost. 2-way thinking of new places that I'm gonna take you like. Corona and sick, 2 lips on the floor like frizz. I'm licked off in a rave smoking. Last one in a place, she babe, she rolling hips. That man, I wanna floor like this. Got him when I'm rolling twist. More time and I'm lean up rolling. Lick more time and I'm lean up rolling. Late night is future, I'm trying to make mine. Dreaming up in the daytime, nice one in the downsides on the waistline. I want it now, I don't wanna take time. More days, yeah, I gotta pay my thing. Then a 10-day night. Love pack, I've been trying to take flight with you. I'm feeling just right, just right, just right. Bring through what I wanna make do. Take 2 when I'm thinking of you. So loose when I'm sinking a boost. 2-way thinking of new places that I'm gonna take you like. Bring through what I wanna make do. Take 2 when I'm thinking of you. So loose when I'm sinking a boost. 2-way thinking of new places that I'm gonna take you like.
So dropping down into Bamford, and probably just stop at the shop, get a few sandwiches. Then I've got food because I think after Bamford, it's not really too much in terms of resupply. Not on a Sunday night anyway. Maybe the pub in Castleton. So yeah, gonna do that, and then basically probably have a similar climb to the one I just did. But that's worth it for the downhill.
In a bathroom with my shoes on, like which way you wanna go, choose one. All day everyone I prove wrong. 2 gone in a stew, build up a new one. Like man, I got that 2-ton rude one. Arabic leng one from Luton. Man, I built a 16 with a loop. Long eyes so crumbling like a crouton. Tryna step in a place, 95 and Louboutin. 2 special don't wanna move on. Man, I give her the show like Truman. 2-ton, rude one. I have a big leng one from Luton. Man, I built a 16 with a loop on. 95 on the boot on. It's that breakthrough where I wanna make you. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a boost. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you like. Breakthrough where I wanna make you. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a boost. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you like.
So quick resupply at the co-op, a couple of sandwiches, cookies and stuff. I've still got a ton of food, I've not eaten much yet. So I should have enough to get me through the night. Still might stop at the pub though, see how it goes. But up we go again. This one's going to be well worth it. One of my favourite descents when we come down again into Cavedale. Descent, Cavedale descent down to Castleton. Didn't quite clear it annoyingly. Had to put a foot down, but yeah, always good fun. Rocky and loose. I think I might try and get a bit of food here. Don't really fancy sandwiches for dinner, so yeah, there's a pub. So I'll see if I can find something. Bonus pub that does pizzas. That pizza and a pint coming. That'll see me through, and yeah, get me through to bedtime. Nice little pizza and a pint at the George. You can tell I'm on form for the upcoming Hellenic because I feel pretty battered after one pint. Right, next I'm leaving Castleton. There's a castle up the hill. Don't know if you can see that. Heading up Broken Road up to Mamtor, and then down the back of Mamtor, and then yeah, back up and over towards Ladybower. So on the whole Broken Road, it's called the Broken Road because it's a road and it's broken. Funny that. But yeah, there was like there's been landslides. There's Mamtor behind me, and this basically it's all just sliding down the valley. I think in the 70s it got shut because you'll see in a minute there's these big steps in the road and you obviously can't drive up it. Can ride a road bike down it though. I've done that, and yeah, today I'm climbing up it, and tomorrow I may well begin at the back of Mamtor again, maybe back into this valley. Haven't decided yet, see how far I get. Back down to Derwent, basically loop around here, and I think I'm going to follow it up to the end and possibly camp at the end of the reservoirs. I'll see how it goes. So I actually decided not to sleep at the end of Derwent because there's a little hiker biking up and over the moors, and actually there's a bit of rain forecast the first thing in the morning, and as this is quite high and exposed, well, relatively on this route, I thought I'd sort of try and get the other side so I don't have to do that in the morning, and that gives a bit of time for the weather to clear before the pass is kind of later in the day tomorrow. So yeah, pushing up and over here, nice rocky descent on the other side, and then I need to find somewhere to stop because it's 10:15 now, so don't want to be a hero today and not trying to sort of do anything spectacular. So have a good sleep, and I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. This is where I ended up, just tucked away in the woods. Looks like someone's camped here before, so it's quite a good find really in the dark, and the predicted rain has arrived, so yeah, it's only forecast for a couple of hours now. It came pretty much on cue at 6 AM. It's about 7:15 now, so yeah, get packed up, and then yeah, it's not going to be too bad now. I got over the moors last night, so it's kind of a bit of cycle path, a bit of road, and I think I'm going to go directly to Glossop, and yeah, hopefully by that point the rain should be easing, get a cup of coffee and head back into the hills.
It's not very warm, only a few degrees, so just trying to get some heat back in my body. I'm on this old railway line cycle path for 3 or 4 miles, and then I sort of start heading. I'm on the edge of the Peak District now, kind of the eastern edge, so a bit of an up and over, and then yeah, I think I'm going to head directly to Glossop, and then start working my way back. So it's probably going to be sort of 50-60 miles depending which way I go, but I hope it warms up and dries out soon, because it's a bit unpleasant right now. Morning. Well, it's 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. There's a queue of traffic trying to get to Sheffield. I imagine everyone's going to work, and I'm out riding my bike in the rain. It feels a little bit naughty really, but all good fun. Oh yeah, you scratch that itch. Right, back on rail trail. Actually the sun almost came out, which is nice, so it's pretty much stopped raining. So this basically runs into Glossop. I could have gone a lot further north and done some more climbing and a bit more sort of mountain bikey, but don't need to be riding around in the rain too much. Did a good day yesterday. Still thinking of the Hellenic race in a few weeks, so don't really want to overdo it. So yeah, straight to Glossop. And I've got a few options when I get there. At the moment, I'm erring towards just sort of following back the most direct route. But if the weather clears up sufficiently, I might go over Jacob's Ladder. See how it goes really. But yeah, first thoughts at the moment: coffee and some kind of breakfast. That would be pretty good because my sandwich is starting to run out. Right, bit of a resupply in Glossop, coffee and a sandwich, so good to go now. I think I'm going to go the direct route, so it's about 50 miles back to my van. Might just be able to make out Manchester in the background. nice lot downhill, and if you're wondering where I'm going next, you can see a nice straight line up the edge of that mountain. It's a nice tough climb. So yeah, it'll take about 10 minutes, I guess. It's another climb done. Heading back down behind me, and yeah, it's Manchester in the far distance. And I thought, well, I did promise you I'd tell you about my bike, so yeah, I'll just tell you what I'm running. So I'm running my Mason Raw, which is the steel hardtail that Mason make. I run my macro quite often in the races, so if you follow my channel you'd have seen it loads of times. The reason I'm running this over the macro is, so I've got 130mm fork on this, and the Fox 34, so it's a bit chunkier. It's only 110 on the macro. And as you may have seen, I've been trying to get a bit rowdy on the descents. So yeah, slightly longer wheelbase, more travel. I've used all of it. You can see the marker up there, and yeah, it's good fun. And then I've basically kind of got the kit I'm going to be wearing for Hellenic in a few weeks' time, plus my tent and a few extra bits. So basically, I put a fresh base layer and socks and bibs in, so I could sort of wear some dry stuff last night and not to put wet kit on this morning. But yeah, it's kind of I love this bike. The Mason steel frames are bikes for life, and it works really well here. So yeah, that's what I'm running. Right, that's the bulk of it done now. So I've basically decided to go on the direct way back towards Matlock and Tansley, where my van is. And yeah, I mean, I could have added loads more. I could have gone back into the Hope Valley. There's an extra loop you can do kind of into the White Peak with a load more climbing, but I'm gonna head towards the Monsell Trail, which is like an old railway. It's a cycle track now. That's the most direct way back. So yeah, if you're interested in the route, at some point I'll do a Substack. So if I remember, I'll put the link on the screen and you can check it out. And basically you can yeah, you can mix and match, do loads of stuff, put loops in, take loops out, and yeah, I call this my Peak District Mega Mix. So yeah, just got to kind of roll back to the van now. I think it's about 20 odd miles. So get my head down and be done probably by 2 o'clock, I expect. Right, almost done. I managed to squeeze in that cheeky little descent at the end there. So I should drop out into Darleydale, which is just outside Matlock, where I passed through yesterday. So I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks as always for watching, and yeah, catch you in the next one.